This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into cover.
Oh, and he fumbles! The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Trapped again in the pocket.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. The Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks an open space. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Rebels line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So now here comes a crucial call on 4th and goal. The coach told us, Kirk, field goals aren't going to win this game. It's an aggressive move.
Well, they've got the opportunity here to come up with a touchdown if they go for it, but already 3 tries from inside the 10-yard line and nothing. Maybe you consider kicking a field goal and at least getting the 3 points.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rebels! So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Keeping it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points? Oh, the football's fumbled. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Set up now for the extra point try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And now the running back's got it again. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw over the middle. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the grab. It's Figueroa. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot at what will be the final play of the first quarter. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab by the receiver. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Motion now from the tight end. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball to the ground. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll back, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and another incompletion. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Crosses the 10-yard line. Finding some room with the 25. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown. Lining up to try the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to run it here. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Running back with the football. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Catch made over the middle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points at the very least. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. The pass is caught. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
14.
He's going to bring it up. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Look out, room to run here. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Second down, looking to throw it. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's caught in the back of the end zone, but he couldn't quite get a foot down. Incomplete. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Comes up with the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Figueroa. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Can he get there on the ground? Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking for a man. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. And he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 24.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Get some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by this same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now, fourth down.
And the Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's a draw to the back. Fighting off the defender.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Breaks into the clear. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Trish, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Important second down play coming up. off the RPO, caught to the right. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
On second down, caught by the receiver. Tackled on the play.
1st and 10 play coming up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Figueroa. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
We'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll try the right here. He's got room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun handoff here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick pass to the flat to the receiver. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Running back has it on a screen now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. The back's got it. Tackle, but forced down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Figueroa. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Ball handed to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the back gets the football. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Then the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Ball handed off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Well, there's the stiff arm. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
And that one's straight down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Check this out. It's a 5 wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case,
and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ohio State, 27.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Leaning on the run game here. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He pulls in the catch. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think At third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This air attack is still unstoppable.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a... Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Game is clearly wrapped up with the offense looking to plug it in here in the final minute. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Automatic on the PAT. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They'll test the right side here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.